Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will be talking about my phases, the phases of my art journey. Okay, so somebody asked me on Instagram to talk about some phase of my art journey, and I thought it was very interesting, and so I decided to briefly talk about all the phases on my art journey. But this is a quick video. I had to make the little video here with the process of this illustration slower, so it looks kind of weird because it was a time lapse. So, okay, let's get started. So let's start with the child phase. So, of course, the child phase is the phase where I think most children draw. I don't know, we are encouraged to draw, and I'm not sure if we are expressing something or if we're just trying to make sense of the world around us because it's all very new, but we draw as kids, and that's the first phase. I always liked drawing, and that phase, you know, I kept drawing and creating stuff, and that phase developed into a teenage drawing phase. I was drawing as a teenager more to express myself than to make pretty things. I was a teenager who had a lot of feelings. I was angry, I was depressed, I was a lot of things, and drawing helped me. I don't know if it helped me to analyze those thoughts or just, you know, get them out of my system. But I used to draw, and that was really helpful to me. And then that teenage phase that I did not expect anything from my drawing skills that I lacked because they were bad drawings, developed into a more aspiring artist phase. And that aspiring artist phase was like, I realized I wanted to work with drawing, but I didn't exactly know how to do that. I knew I had to get good, and I started to get really into the animation industry. So I knew that I had to study a lot and draw a lot and all that hustle, that kind of craziness that you have to draw every day all the time. I studied a lot and drew like all the time, and that ended up being too much for me. And then I realized like I wanted to work in animation, and I realized that, you know, I'm a Brazilian girl living in Brazil. My parents don't have the money to send me to study in the US, and if I want to work in the industry, I will have to be in the US, and that wasn't really possible for me. So that phase, it was kind of frustrating, but I actually think it was for the best, because that led me to go more into illustration than animation. So from that came the illustration phase, and I really liked the illustration phase because I started making children's books and started seeing the drawing as storytelling, and it didn't have to be perfect for moving. It could like have its flaws, and I can get away with it. So, you know, it was just the beginning of what I have been doing lately, that is, you know, comic strips and telling my own little stories here and there, which is pretty cool. And it's pretty much how I, as a child and now and as a teenager as well, like how I process the things, how I process emotions, how I process, you know, the things that happen to me and the world around me. So that is helpful too. I also write a lot, so that's not the only way I process stuff, but it's one of the ways that I found. And right now I'm in a phase of burnout. Yes, I don't know how I was able to make this drawing, but I was in a burnout since last year, 2020. So I've been having a very hard time when it comes to drawing. And this phase, I don't know where it's going to take me, because it's a weird place to be because of, how we put our identity in the things that we do, and being an artist more than what we are expressing in our artwork. So I guess this phase right now is the phase where I am transforming into something different and kind of transcending the technique and the striving for being good at technique and being hired by a company and just making things that have some sort of value to people in a deeper way. It's hard to explain, but like right now what I strive for is the connection with the people who are looking at the things that I'm doing. So I'm much more open for other forms of self-expression than just drawing. And I think that is where this phase is leading me, because not being able to draw is paralyzing when that's the one thing you think you're good at. But then you have to find other ways to put that creativity, because the creativity is still there. And you start realizing that you're much more than this, than just being a person who draws. You're a person, and you have many dimensions to you, and you have many feelings and emotions and experiences, and you just have a lot to say, or maybe you don't, but you just want to do pretty things. And so you realize that, I can do pretty things in many different ways. And so I guess this is the phase that I am at in this moment. I wish I could elaborate more on this, but this video is not supposed to be long. I hope you guys liked it, and if you did, please hit the like button, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Also, leave a comment. Don't forget about the comment. And yeah, let me know what you think and what phase are you in right now. I want to know. So thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. Beijo.